Hey y'all, it's Nicole is the New Black. Thanks for watching. I wanted to address something that's in the current events now in regards to hair. And excuse me if this is late, I have to understand I live in Germany, so a lot of the time if it's not breaking news about a terrorist thing or about a volcano going off, I really don't hear about it immediately. So then my reactions are a bit delayed. But I wanted to talk about the latest occurrence at Six Flags where they recently let one woman go because she had dreadlocks and they wouldn't hire another woman who has dreadlocks and said that their hairstyle disqualified them from employment. Six Flags policy maintains that dreadlocks are classified as an extreme hairstyle, and they do not want any hairstyle to take away from the Six Flags environment, which last time I checked was a theme park. And let me make this clear. To make a blanket statement that anyone with hair in dreadlocks, regardless of size, grooming, length, off the dome, it is just unprofessional and not allowed, is ridiculous. Some people back up and go, whoa, 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 maybe it's a safety issue, don't get your, titties in a bundle. And the thing is, first of all, the policy said nothing about safety. And second of all, if dreads posed a safety hazard, so would long hair. Hair is hair, regardless of length. And whether it's a lock that gets caught in a roller coaster or a head of loose hair getting caught in a roller coaster, somebody's scalp was coming off. So it poses the same risk. I have worked in corporate America, corporate UK, and corporate Germany. I have gone to job interviews with locks, 2-strand twists, teeny weeny froze. I just don't get, and no one can challenge me and say that I'm unprofessional. I even have a nose ring. And you know what it is? I'm good at my job. I mean, Six Flags is trying to play like they are some big corporate business attire. I just don't understand how dreads would take away from the environment of Six Flags. I mean, is it too intimidating? I don't know what they're getting at. But what I take from it is that what is professional to them and what does encourage people to come to Six Flags is Eurocentric straight hair. Now they do allow braids, but the braids can't have beads in them. They have to be cornrowed or anything. What's the difference between braids and locks? It's because the people that wrote that policy have no friggin' idea about dreadlocks or about hair. And I wouldn't be surprised if the person who put that little caveat in there about dreads wasn't an African American themselves. Because let's be honest, people, the only time I've heard something negative about my hair has been from my own. From somebody who looks exactly like me and is like, I don't know, are you sure that's professional? So apparently dreadlocks are unprofessional because they're intrinsically unkempt and gross and people don't wash them, apparently. I understand jobs having a dress code and I understand having conservative grooming policies. But to say that dreadlocks cannot be conservative is false. To say that people with dreadlocks are all of a sudden these crazy, revolutionary people that are extremist is false. And it's also unfair. And it just perpetuates, again, the negativity associated with our hair. I remember when I first told my mom that I was going to lock my hair. And she was like, now, my family's Jamaican, so there was a ton of baggage associated with people that had dreadlocks. My grandma said anything to people are going to think you're a Rastafarian, you're never going to get a job, you're going to get acne because you don't wash your hair's going to stink. And then she'd be the first one to compliment me when I'd walk in with a really cute style. The policy is just, in 2010, there's no room for it. There is no room for discrimination in the workplace of any kind. And this is exactly it. Discrimination. That's what it comes down to. So I'm all for an employer saying, you know what, we don't tolerate this, we don't tolerate that. But to assume that a person who has dreadlocks does not groom their hair is ridiculous. Because we do groom. We just don't groom it the way that you do. What I have now are the most intricately groomed hairstyle that I've ever had. And I've had loose hair, permed hair. I mean, the skill that it takes for me to maintain these is pretty ridiculous sometimes when I think about it. I'm like, I'm really weaving my hair with a needle. I don't know what the answer is, but all I know is that if you have dreadlocks and you walk up into Six Flags, they're going to take your money. That's all I'm saying. And all I know is I will not be a patron of Six Flags as long as that policy is in place. There's just no room for that. And there's plenty of other places I can go and have a good time. But you know what? My hair, if I can't work for you, then you're not going to get my money. It's common sense. So those are just my rantings. Sorry if it's a bit all over the place. It's getting kind of late over here. Just came back from the gym, feeling kind of some sort of way. And my triceps hurt. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.